Uh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Live from the Tobey house. It's no mystery. Just Cape Cod history. Breaking it down. Shout out, shout down. Homeowner tips. Talking current tense and a little nonsense.
All right. Welcome to Live from the Tobey house. I'm Fred.
I'm Mark.
And yet another episode. We're a day late, though, for dropping this one.
We are.
We have a good excuse. We had a busy weekend.
Yep.
And the weather sucked over the weekend anyway. But we thought, we would fill you in on a project that I'm doing here at the Tobey house. When we started the podcast, we said, we'd let you in on some of the things that we're doing to our homes. And I'm in the midst of putting in a whole house generator.
A big one.
Yeah. Because as you know, in the early episode, we were talking about some of the snowstorms we had this winter.
Yeah.
And there was one on the Cape, that last one with the wet snow, everybody lost power.
Yeah.
Did you lose power?
We didn't, but our good friends lost it for 5 or 6 days.
Yeah. So we were lucky.
Mm-hmm.
And my wife was like, yeah, we're not dodging that bullet again.
It's not worth it.
So we've been talking about it for a while. We decided to bite the bullet. So I'm in the middle of doing that. So what we're going to do is go talk to the electrician who's leading the project. His name is
Nice.
Austin Duty.
Okay.
He's from a company called Shameless Plug. It's his company.
I love that.
So we'll ask him where he came up with that name for sure.
It's a great name.
And we'll show you, what's going on, what he had to do to put this whole house generator in. In other words, if I lose electricity, it's going to power the whole house, even including the EV charger outside.
Oh, wow. So you can, if we have a bad storm, you can go completely off grid.
It's like
business as usual.
Yeah, it's like nothing happened.
That's pretty cool.
That's the plan.
That's awesome.
That's the plan.
Yeah.
And last episode, we were talking about home security, which, by the way, I know you haven't watched yet because I know how many views we've had compared to Bob King.
Right.
You're really making Bob King have a big head. So go watch the home security one because this ties into that. Because
it does.
having a generator in your house isn't just for when you're home.
Right.
So we talked about going on vacation and not telling people where you're going until you get back or when you're going until you get back.
Yep.
But if you're gone and your neighborhood loses power, you don't want a dark house. So you could look like, let's say your neighbors have generators and you're the only one that doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
So you're the only dark house on your street.
You stick out.
Or even if they don't, your lights are on. And as we know, bad guys look for the easy targets. And if your lights are on, they're going to walk by your house if you're not home. So generators are good when you're not home as well from a home security standpoint.
And even if you're, let's say you're away on vacation in the winter and we got a terrible storm, you can keep the heat on. You don't have to worry about frozen pipes and all that, right? So
That's
the power goes out, your generator fires up and you're good to go.
Yeah.
Stay on the beach.
I mean, you hear these stories all the time of people coming home from vacation to frozen pipes and a pipe burst and water everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot. So we'll talk about that, but there's also things to think about when you're putting it in, and we'll talk about all of that.
Yeah, we put one in, I think 4 or 5 years ago, and if I had to do it over again, I think we would get a bigger one because ours doesn't truly do the whole house. There are certain things it doesn't do. But on the flip side, we haven't really lost power since we put it in.
Well, isn't that always the way?
Yeah.
But I hear that, every year they say, oh, it's going to be a bad winter. It's going to be a good winter.
Mm-hmm.
I heard that, we got lucky with hurricanes, for example, last year.
Yeah.
But I heard we might be getting a little bit more action.
Yeah.
This fall into winter.
We've dodged that bullet for a while, and time's gonna, our number's gonna come up.
That's right.
So you're smart. You're being proactive,
and it increases the value of your home.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely. Because you're doing all the hard work. You're doing the legwork now,
right.
And it's a lot. You've been working on this planning and everything for a while now.
Yeah, and it's not done yet. We'll talk about why. So let's go talk to Austin.
All right.
All right, so this is Austin Duty from Shameless Plug.
Yep.
How you doing?
Good. Yeah.
How's the project going so far?
It's going pretty well. We're on target. We're hoping to get this done pretty soon here and get going. Yeah.
So first of all, where'd you come up with Shameless Plug? Because I love that name.
So I was working for a company, going to night school, hoping nobody takes the name. And I'm just hoping, once I get my electrical license, I'm going to take it. So as soon as I got my master's license, I just made the company, and it's great because it's a double entendre.
It's perfect.
Plug,
And here he is plugging Shameless Plug.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So
shamelessly. You're servicing Upper Cape area.
All the cable.
All the cable.
Yep, the whole cable.
You don't care.
Yep, wherever.
Plymouth,
Yeah.
we'll go anywhere.
Yeah, I'll go. So we're based out of Buzzards Bay, so
Okay.
we go wherever
Cool.
the calls are, really. So.
Yeah. So
Nice.
Austin really bailed me out this winter because I bought an electric truck, and of course, after I bought it, snow came down, the ground was frozen, and I wanted to put in the charger. So he rigged me up with a above ground conduit so I could still use the EV charger. And then once the ground thawed, you had
Yep.
your trencher come in and we
Yeah.
buried it. But he bailed me out this
Yeah.
winter. So
Yeah, so I got him set up temporarily with it, and it worked out good. You were able to get to work it back. So
yeah.
yeah.
All right, let's go check out the electric work you did.
So basically, what we had to do, we had your main panels right here.
Yeah.
And we had to take the power out of it and hit this first. This is your automatic.
So
steering switch.
you put this in. This
Yep.
wasn't here.
Yep.
Yeah.
So this is all new. Put a nice wall up for you, painted it black, so it's a little inconspicuous. Not able to see it.
Yeah. Oh, you did a great job. Yeah.
And then, so to put this in, we have your main power coming from the meter outside. It's going into here. And then we have this SER cable that goes out and refeeds your panel.
Yeah.
This is the third cable. This is the generator cable. So this goes all the way through the crawl space, all the way around to the generator. And what this does is it monitors your power coming in. And then as soon as there's an outage, it says, hey, there's an outage. And it kicks over to the generator, tells the generator to turn on. And then once the generator is up to speed and ready to
Yep.
transfer over, this transfers the power from utility to your generator and gives you power.
And so when you say as soon as, what are you talking about? A minute?
Probably about 15, 20 seconds.
Really? That
Yeah.
fast?
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
That's cool.
So, and then when it senses the utility power is back, it will switch back over until your generator to shut down. And then, yeah.
Cool.
So,
And I noticed you wearing meta glasses.
Yep.
Do you use them a lot?
oh yeah, I do a lot of contact social media stuff.
Oh,
so
nice.
Oh, no.
This is right up your
Yeah, I
alley.
was-
There you go. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you
First
have a
person.
podcast yet?
Not a podcast. No,
Okay.
but
You need to have
yeah,
it.
I got all the socials. So.
Okay.
Nice. Nice.
All right. Cool. So now let's go look at what they're doing on the other side of the basement with the gas and all
Yep.
that. So this is the other half of the basement. And just so people can see, this crawl space goes all the way back to where we just were. And when, I don't know how long ago, but they had to build this new foundation to help raise the foundation because the floors were sinking in.
Oh,
So they
okay.
built this whole thing out of concrete. And by doing that, it cut off the basement in
Mhm.
half.
Mhm.
So the crawl space is still there, but you can't get there from here.
Got
You
it.
have to go around.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can't get that from here.
Yeah. So right here, I don't know, this is the gas line coming out from the street, from the
Okay.
meter. Yep.
Yep.
And this gas line goes from the meter and it'll go all the way down. And let me, you can get around here, Mark, with the camera. Yep. So
Oh, wow.
that crawl space goes all the way to the other side of the house.
That's a hike.
And that's where the generator is. And we'll look at that after this.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So one of the things we talked about on the intro, we had a little bit of a delay because the person doing the gas realized that the pipe outside really wasn't wide enough for the BTUs that are going to need to go to this generator.
Mhm.
Had to be like 1.5 inch pipe.
Okay.
So he had to change from the meter into here with a wider pipe.
And
So-
he's been this far.
Yeah. So
Right.
everything up to here is now new.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
so it goes right.
Oh yeah, I can see it. I
Yeah.
can see it right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And so
That's quite a bit bigger.
he'll run that along here
Yep.
and then
Out to the generator.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Should we go see the generator?
Yeah, let's go look.
Go look.
All right, so here it is. This is the Generac.
Yep, it's a 26 kW generator.
So
big guy.
So talk about what 26 kilowatts mean in terms of a house.
Yeah, so generally that will get you, if really any size house, 26 kW is more than enough. We went that big with your house because you have the car charger and you have the AC units and everything. So
Yeah.
it's really enough to do whatever you really wanted. So
Yeah, and it is more expensive, but I didn't find the price difference that much
Yeah.
more. Where like it's better to have it, not need it, than need it, not have it. And like you said, 15 seconds after it's like nothing happened.
Yep.
And you just go about your life.
Mhm.
So
Yep.
I for a few extra $1,000, I figured it was worth doing this. So you put in the pad and
Yep.
you trenched it so you can see where the gas is going to come out from under the basement
Mm-hmm.
and then through that trench and up into here.
Up
Yep.
into it. Okay.
So like, I was just wondering, what's this?
So
That's
that-
the key.
Yeah, it's a key. So this whole thing opens up,
Oh wow, look at that.
and then this is going to be your main shut off right here.
Yeah,
So you want to turn that off if you ever have an issue where you don't want this to turn on, or
yeah.
like somebody's working on your electrical panel and they have to cut the power, because if you do that, it will tell this to
Oh,
turn off,
right. Yeah.
and
Yeah.
the panel's live again. So
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
And then do I have to oil it? Do I have to check the oil every once in a while?
so with Generac, they have their own dealers that will come out and
They have a service
service it.
plan.
Yeah, exactly. So
And
they-
then
they'll take care of all that for
There's
you.
a fuse.
It's just
Yeah.
a fuse there. This
Yeah.
is, you can change it from auto to manual to
Yeah.
service or anything like that.
Cool.
And there's all your documents in here.
This is where they add the oil.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then there's a little filter there too that they change up.
Wow. This look at this engine. This is like the size of a car engine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
almost. Yeah.
Yeah, we have ours is smaller, but we have one of these, and yeah, once a year they come out, they service it. Sometimes they replace the battery,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
other than that, once a week it does its little 5-minute test,
Yeah.
and other than that, it just hangs
And
out.
I noticed there is some insulation, but do you have to worry about it getting cold? You know, because that's kind of like when you need it most. Right?
Yeah, not really. So you have a battery in here, so that'll be for the cold starts and everything. So
Oh, gotcha. Okay. And what about noise? Is it pretty loud? It
Yeah.
is. Yeah.
yeah, it's pretty loud, but what I always like to say is you can just turn your TV up.
There you go. That's great. All right. Well, Austin, thank you very much.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Thanks,
we'll
Austin.
get this done in the next couple days.
Yeah, we'll get it up, and
Have the town inspected. That's the last step.
nice.
Yeah. So, all right,
Yeah.
Austin Duty.
Yeah.
Shameless plug.
Thanks.
You need
Awesome.
electric work and you're in this area.
Yeah.
Call Austin. Yeah,
All right. So that was interesting.
it really was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I learned a lot.
Absolutely. And, we'll get it done in the next few days. So I'm not worried about it.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's get to the business part of the show. Did we hear from any of our viewers?
It was a quiet week this week.
I know. I looked at the views.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
We're counting on you guys.
Yeah.
But I did want to announce something. Just another way to get in touch with us. We have a phone number now. So if you want to call in, you want to ask us a question, you want to tell us off, tell us a joke, whatever. We have a phone number. So I'll flash it up on the screen. And then for folks who are listening, it's 508-296-8777. Again, 508-296-8777. So leave us a voicemail. Maybe we'll play it on a future
Yeah.
episode.
Yeah. Make you famous.
There you go.
All right. So what's next? Now we got to do shout out, shout down.
We got a shout out, shout down. You wanna lead us off?
Okay. So I have to do my shout down first because it leads into my shout out.
Okay.
So my shout down is buying sneakers on the internet.
Wow.
And I'll tell you why.
All right.
Because I don't have like crazy wide feet,
Mm-hmm.
but my feet are wider at my toes, like everyone else's,
Yep.
than your heels. But
Yep.
these sneakers these days, they're so pointy,
Mm-hmm.
and you never get a really true idea of what the shape is online. And I've been trying to buy new tennis sneakers, and
Mm-hmm.
I just can't find ones that fit right.
Yep.
Buying online. So
Yep.
I have a problem with that. It's no one's fault. Like, I'm not blaming Nike or
Yep.
Adidas or anything like that. It's just really hard. So that's my shout out.
Have you just real quick? Have you tried Zappos.com?
I have looked at Zappos.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I have wide feet too. I go. Is it D? I forget what
Yeah.
they are. D. And Zappos, I've had pretty good luck with wide.
Well,
but
D, but my whole foot isn't wide. It's just
Okay.
that, the top. So
you
anyway,
need a custom shoe.
right. So the tennis pro where I play hit me onto this company called CUURT. It's pronounced court,
Okay.
but and they're out of Europe, like Sweden or something like that. And they just make a wide toe box.
Okay.
It's not like a wide sneaker. It's just
Mhm.
the toe box is a little bit wider.
Okay.
So I ordered a pair. They had 2 for 1. So for $150, I got 2 pair,
Okay.
and they're great.
Nice.
Yeah. So the genesis of this was pickleball, because
Oh.
all these
you hate
pickleball.
pickleball.
Yeah, I hate pickleball, but I guess all the pickleball players were demanding like a better shoe.
Mm-hmm.
So they came out with a pickleball, and then obviously, also did a tennis shoe. So shout down to buying sneakers online that fit right. And shout out to Kurt, CUURT, for addressing this problem for pickleball players, which is helping me.
So you started out with your shout out and then did a 180 and took it, or shout down, did a 180 to a shout out,
That's right.
all like a triple sow cow
Right.
in the
Yeah.
in the ice game.
Absolutely.
Well
and
played.
did I land did I hit the landing?
You landed.
Yeah, I don't know.
Tens across the board.
I don't know. All right. So what do you got?
All right. So I've got two shout outs this week. I had one. Well, I'll tell you both of them, but I had a last minute one that just happened today. So my first one is to the Dominican traffic cop who is showing up on Facebook. And I don't know where he came from, why he's on my Facebook, but now he's everywhere. It's this cop in the Dominican Republic. He's a traffic cop, and they have a problem with motor scooters blocking the crosswalk for pedestrians. And this traffic cop has a plastic bat. And if you're in the crosswalk, he comes up and he bonks you on the head and makes you move back. And sometimes he's dressed up like a soccer player. Sometimes he's in a dress. He's a character, but he's fixing the traffic and having fun.
So is this in the Dominican Republic?
This is in the Dominican Republic.
Okay, because I was going to say, if he did that here, that probably
It wouldn't-
charges.
Yeah, it wouldn't go over well. No English is spoken, so I have no idea what's happening. But
Okay.
shout out to him. He makes me smile. And then my mini shout out that just happened today is I get, real estate emails that just kind of come. I like to look and see what's on. This house came up today and I just kind of glanced at it. And so that's really nice. The address, though, is called Clam Pudding Road.
Ooh.
Can you imagine calling Domino's for pizza?
Yeah.
Right?
I'd be like, is this for real?
Right, they'd hang
Yeah.
up on you.
Yeah.
So beautiful house and Clam Pudding Road. So I'm giving you a shout out just for the balls that whoever came up with the road name.
And is there such a thing as clam pudding?
I hope not.
Oh, God.
I hope not.
Yeah. I mean, I like clams, but not as a pudding.
Not as a pudding.
No.
And then my shout down is car wrecks. And I know you have a story you'll share with us. It seems to me that this summer in particular, I'm just hearing about traffic related to car accidents. And I don't know what's going on.
It's this. I'm telling you.
People are on their
are
phones.
distracted on their phone.
Okay.
And that is speeding.
Yeah.
But it's those two things. I was going to work just yesterday, or actually, no, it was a few days ago. And going around, down in Bourne by the Rotary, people around here know what I'm talking about, getting onto Route 25, heading to 495. And this Jeep had just gone right off the ramp, flipped over. The police had just arrived on the scene. And I'm thinking to myself, you're on an entrance ramp
Right.
onto the, how are you going that fast?
How does that happen?
Where
Yeah.
you just flip right over?
Right.
So I'm hoping everybody was okay, but people, slow down and get off your phone.
Put your phone down. It's
It
not
can wait.
worth it.
It can
Yeah.
wait. I mean, where I lived in Rentham, a woman's daughter, that's how she died. She dropped her phone and couldn't wait to pick it up.
Mhm.
You don't realize when you look down,
Yeah.
it's that split second.
Yep.
So just put the phone down, use CarPlay,
Yep.
hands-free, whatever you got.
Yeah.
The text can wait. Just pay attention to the road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see it all the time. And I love CarPlay. And when we do our episode about the cars, that's actually one of the reasons why I bought the Lightning versus other ones. But I see people and you can tell they're looking down and I tried so hard not to because it's not worth it. Oh, I got a text from so-and-so and I'm going to crash my car and kill somebody else over a text message.
All right. Well, that's the episode.
All right.
If we have no snow or big storms this winter, you can thank me because I put in the generator and that means we'll never have to use
Never
it
have
again.
one.
All right.
Bye.
Yeah. Live from the Tobey house. It's no mystery. Just Cape Cod history. Breaking it down. Shout out, shout down. Home on the tips. Talking current tense and a little nonsense.